Hello guys, and welcome to Bear Plays Skinwalker. So yeah, I kinda saw this game and I thought, you know what, I'll give this a go as well. So yeah, without further ado, let's rock on. The following story really happened. I saw it with my own eyes. Maybe it didn't happen as I saw it, but more on that later. We are all going out camping, me and 3 friends from university. Fair enough. Let me introduce my friends. Right, here we go here. This is Darren. I wouldn't say that he is our group of friends' leader. Or actually I would. So he is the leader. Fair enough. He's the one that always gets us all out of the house and into the action. He's the first one to hit on that cute girl by the bar. He's the first one to jump from the roof into the swimming pool. According to himself, he was even more impulsive when he was a kid. I can only imagine his childhood, and how often he must have broken his leg, scraped his knees, and hit his head. Broken just one leg? Still, if it weren't for Darren, we wouldn't have half the amount of fun we have. This girl is Celeste. We have known each other since we were children. We met each other when she moved into the house next door when I was 7. My mom told me to show her around the neighborhood, and after that we were inseparable for a few years. She's a nice girl, although her health isn't the best. She has some kind of heart problem which I forget the name of. This forced her to be away from school during extended periods of time during her childhood. Because of this, until we started university, I was her only friend. Still, she never complained, and I always seen her as a positive, happy girl. Next is me. I am Joe. As the name implies, I'm pretty normal. Define normal. I don't have any overwhelmingly bad qualities, but on the other hand, I don't have any overwhelmingly good ones either. That sounds pretty normal. I live in this apartment, a short walk from my university. This is where us 4 friends usually gather before going out. This guy here, looking all relaxed on my bed, is Michael. He's my neighbor, living in the apartment next door. One day, while I had Celeste over, he just barged in, as what one would normally do, I suppose. Hey man, your place looks pretty nice. Mind if I join you for dinner? He said. As you can imagine, he's pretty pushy. I don't think he realizes it himself. He came over several times after that day. After that, we somehow naturally became friends. Sure, because, as you just said, he pushes his way in and goes, I'm your new best friend. And you go, sure, no problem, pal. So one day Darren came up with the idea that we should go camping. Dan said his family had a cabin, a little bit into the forest. Just a little bit. So camping we went. It could be fun, right? Go camping, they said. It'd be fun, they said. Yeah, this isn't gonna go happy. Of course me, Michael and Celeste disliked the idea of staying in a cabin. We've all seen horror movies. Look. Those trees have all got faces. Nope. It's a camping trip. We have to sleep in the wilderness, so Dan told us about the woods near the cabin. I don't remember much about the trip to the cabin. We joked around, took a few breaks, normal stuff. Either way, we drove up to the cabin and left the car there. We took a short break in the cabin and set off into the wilderness. We went pretty far in. I can't say how far in distance exactly, but it took several hours to get where we set up camp. The first... Chirpy chirp chirp chirp. The first day we just screwed around. Nothing abnormal happened. But then... Ominous. Right, okay, so he looks like he's happily sleeping away. Oh. Click, click, no click. Okay, no click. Oh, there we go. Did you sleep well last night? Hopefully. This guy looks like he's sleeping really well right now. Can I go? No need to go into the tent right now. Okay. A cooking pot. I need water to cook anything. Yeah, I don't see any. Oh, I can sprint. Yay. Oh, okay, let's go speak to this dude. Morning there, or should I say good afternoon. Fix us some wood for a fire, will you? You're surrounded by trees. Could you not possibly do it yourself? Okay, that looks like a wee pile. Oop. I set out to gather wood for a new fire and water to cook with. Okay, that looks like a pile of trees, and I don't see water. Wow, I have really good eyesight in this game. Okay. What does that sound? It sounds like a narrator. I mean, no, I don't know. Wasn't me. It doesn't sound like something you'd hear in the forest. Nah, can't think of what that sounds like. Oh, oh. There we go, a bucket of water. Or technically, it's water that I've put in a bucket. There wasn't a bucket just lying around. Oh. The sound stopped. My head hurts. Okay. That was a straight... Oh! Aliens? We sure had a blast yesterday, didn't we? I wouldn't know, apparently you skipped right over that completely. I should have enough wood to make fire for the fire last a while tonight. Ooh. Poured water into the cooking pot. There's... Okay. Alright, let's cook something up, shall we? Yes, let's. Later that evening. Ooh, okay. Ominous. Oh, moving again. Okay. What is up with this fog? Every time I've been here before, there hasn't ever been any fog. Yeah, but that's what happens when you stay in nature. Things never go according to plan. It's time to go to sleep soon. We're all out. Oh, is that what all them wee bottles are? Guess we have to go back to town tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to that 4-hour trek. Maybe we shouldn't have gone so deep in. Oh, excuse me. Innuendo. Right, okay. Oh, I can't get through. It's really chilly outside for being in the middle of summer. Hey, anyone else hear that sound? Yeah. Now that you mention it, what is that? Sounds like something metally. Okay, metally. Is that even a word? Are you stupid? Metally. That. Okay, let me just try to see if we can put that in a sentence. Whoa, watch it. That fence is so metally. No, okay, maybe. Shut up. It's a word if I say so. Well, that's like saying worse and worser. Worser's a word. It stopped. Maybe it was some kind of machine. Who would go out hours from the nearest civilization in the middle of the night and start revving up some kind of weird machine? Who gives a monkey? It's probably someone using a chainsaw or something. I don't know, but that clearly wasn't a chainsaw. Let's go to sleep. I'm tired. Okay. Oh, I'm sure that was no chainsaw. I wonder what it was. Why did I get the feeling I'm just going to nominate myself to go and investigate? Sleepiness soon overtook everyone. But something woke you up a few hours later in your half-awake state. You stumbled outside the tent. Well, if I'm half awake, I'm probably doing more than stumbling. Darren? Michael? Celeste? Is that you? The mist is even thicker than before. I can't see much. Can I go back in the tent? I should check out that sound. Do I really need to? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to go. Oh. Okay, that sounds more metally. I thought I had a sprint. Oh no, I'm sprinting. Oh. Michael, is that you? Say something, will you? Who are you? Oh. Whoa, stop right there. I have a knife. Uh-oh. Oh, whoa. Okay. That was a sprint and a half. Wait. I'm going back to the tent. Yeah, because that's the first place I'd go if something like that decided to come at me. Right. That was interesting. Excuse me. Hey, wake up. There's something outside the tent. You gotta tell me the tent. Huh? What? Oh, I thought the tent was empty. I'm sure there is. Lots of squirrels and stuff. Go back to sleep. Hey, is Michael here? Why did I choose to make that noise? That's not the noise you'd make if you were sleeping. Yeah, scenario. You're sleeping heavily. Someone wakes you up and you go... Yeah, I'm here. Why wouldn't I be? I don't know. The thing outside looked like you. No, it looked like a shadow. It was probably some animal. No, it was definitely human. I don't think we have to worry about a fox or whatever. Take it easy and go back to sleep. No. You saw a ghosty looking demon thing. Yeah, sure, go back to sleep. Well, alright then. Maybe it was just some animal. But those sounds... They sounded metally. A few minutes later. Ooh. Okay, drop it. Whoever that is, I want to... I'm sorry, if I was in a tent with 3 other people, nights trying to go to sleep, and someone outside started cackling, and I knew everybody was still in the tent, that's not the sentence I would use. I'd be looking for my baseball bat if I happened to have brought one in. It wasn't me. Me neither. That didn't sound like any of our voices. Funnily enough, all our voices for some reason sound exactly the same. I'm gonna blame the narrator for this one. Hey, didn't blame me. Yes, okay, moving on. Well, I can't do a girl's voice to, save myself. And I'm not even... Should I attempt to do a girl's voice? No, because I can't. Well, crap. I'm never going to be able to sleep. Should we go outside and look? Nope. I think about trying to do a voice, but no, I would just come out really horrendous. Should I go? No. What if it's some kind of crazy psycho with an axe? All the more reason to check it out. What? It's not like the tent is some kind of impenetrable fortress. Seriously, if that was one of you guys, tell me right now. This ain't funny anymore. Oop. ... Okay, everyone, get out together and check it out. I ain't going alone. Oh, wow, this guy is actually talking quite a good bit of sense. He's probably going to be the first to die, I think. It's always the ones that talk a bit of logic. Ooh, What is that? Someone was definitely here. Crap. Calm down, Celeste. We are 4 against 1 here. It'll be fine. What if the dude got some kind of weapon with him?
I mean, he killed this little critter, didn't he? Michael is right. We gotta get out of here. We can't just up and leave. It's the middle of the night. What about our stuff?
Think about it logically, you could just get up and run. I mean, stuff is stuff.
Screw our stuff. I'm not staying here another minute. Fine, we'll leave. But at least bring the flashlight and some food and water.
Wow, so far these guys are actually talking logical.
I think you're overreacting though. We haven't seen anyone yet.
Well, technically I saw someone.
Still, someone or something left this dead creature here. We can't exactly go back to sleep with no worries. I guess you're right. I'll go get the flashlight. Everyone bring some stuff you think we might need.
Well, you just said water, food, and possibly weapons.
A couple of minutes later. Alright, let's go.
Oh wow, we're going as a team. Score. Okay, so I don't get to know what the dead creature was. Okay, right. Well, I went right that time, so I'll go up this side this time. See what happens. Right. Ah, okay. Just checking to see if there's any other buttons. Okay, so I guess I can only sprint and use the action button. Fair enough. Right.
It's so dark. At least it's still summer. It's not pitch black. The fog is really annoying though. So we are going back to the cabin, right? I guess that's the plan.
Trading my tent for a cabin? Oh, I see a shadow. We're being followed. We're going to die.
A while later, it became obvious Darren had no idea where we were going.
Fantastic.
He was swearing and looking all around. We have been walking for awfully long now. Are you sure we're on the right path, Darren?
I've walked this path hundreds of times. We're on the right path.
I don't recognize anything from when we were walking to the camp, though. I said we are on the right path.
Okay, just admit it, you're lost.
But as time went on, it became obvious that Darren had no idea where we were. Darren couldn't find the path. Maybe it was the fog, maybe it was the darkness.
Maybe it was something else.
Either way, we were lost. I kept looking behind me. I was having that feeling where you think someone is watching or stalking you.
Okay.
I nearly tripped over Celeste when she fell. Help Celeste up.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I took Celeste's hand and dragged her to her feet. It was getting even mistier.
I wonder what the option would have been for it if I said no. Why wouldn't you want to help your friend up?
If not for the flashlight, I wouldn't have any idea who she was.
Okay.
I recognize that tree. We're getting to the cabin.
Is it? If it's one of the ones with the faces on it, that's pretty distinctive.
Again, I had the feeling that something was watching me. My gut was screaming at me. Something, somewhere, was wrong. I realized the sound from earlier was back. Softer, but still present. I started looking around, panicking. Did a head count, or more accurately, a silhouette, which means one of those things could have been... Me, silhouette, still holding my hand.
If it's Celeste. Celeste, I'm sure that's how you pronounce that. Celeste? I'm going to go with Celeste for the moment. If that's not how you pronounce it, somebody can correct me.
Darren in the lead, Michael to the left. Who's this joker to the right? Who the heck was the guy
Wait, whoa.
My grip in Celeste's hand tightened and I quickened my pace. I thought about shouting out but was worried. If I did, maybe the thing would turn around and jump Michael or something. I didn't know what to do. I ran my fingers along a knife I brought from camp. Then the cabin appeared out of nowhere. The mist was starting to disintegrate around us. It was easier to make out who everyone was now. I looked at the thing next to Michael.
She looked just like Celeste. Are you telling me the thing I'm holding hands with is some sort of creature?
The thing whose hand I was holding leaned in front of me. It wasn't Celeste. Oh, wow. My God. I should have ran or screamed, but my body was clenching up for no reason. The thing turned and walked into the mist. I caught up with the others as they entered the cabin, practically in tears. They couldn't find the car, and were arguing about where we put it.
Well, it's not like you just stuck it in a corner or like behind a bookcase.
I told them what I saw. Obviously, they didn't believe me. Still, everyone hurried inside and locked the door.
Oh.
He followed us here. He really wants something from us. He doesn't seem to have anything to break down the door with, though. What does he want with us? I don't know. Ask him. She's breathing quite heavily. We're safe here. It's cool, man.
No, those are your famous last words.
It's a sturdy door. It'll be alright.
Oh,
Hey, don't touch the door. I wasn't gonna.
you just told me. Wait, can I? Yeah. Bye. Oh no. Wait, you just told me to go talk through the door, so I attempt to talk through the door and you're telling me don't open the door. I wasn't going to open the door because there's something banging on the door.
Did he go away?
I don't know, do you have a peephole on the door by chance?
Hey, don't touch the door. I wasn't gonna.
I know. Okay. Okay. Oh.
Oh no, he hit the breaker. But he can't get in, right?
Yeah.
Celeste, he is just trying to scare us. Take it easy.
Where did she go?
Oh. A couple of books and board games.
It looks very nice. That was a... Oh, there she is.
She seems to be hyperventilating. It's alright, Celeste. The door is locked, and it's the only way in.
That's quite a big cabin, actually.
We're safe here.
No response.
She seems... Okay.
Well, I may as well have a... Okay. Oh.
Oh. Who is that?
Is it me? Wait, huh? I never clicked that.
A very simple kitchen.
So... Oh. Wait a minute, when did you go there?
We're safe here. It's cool, man.
I know Celeste ran, but when did you? Oh, no. So, hopefully there's only one Skinwalker thing. Because if there's more, I'm up a gumtree at this moment. Right, okay. So let's go. Why are you still there? Oh.
You saw something.
Look. Oh, excuse me.
You saw something looking like me.
Well,
better not touch it.
I wouldn't say it looked just quite like you. It looked more red. Okay. Oh. Oh.
Suddenly, a strong sense of nausea hit me. There was something in the air. I could feel the horror overtaking me again.
Oh, whoa.
I don't feel so good. Is that guy doing the worm?
Wait, what the others? Check on the others. Or not. Okay, where am I in?
A couple of books.
Okay, a couple of books, and I'm looking back out the window. Clearly I've got the priorities. Oh, there's Celeste. Where are you going? Where are you going? Oh, right.
Ugh.
Oh.
Can't get up.
I appear to be unaffected for some reason. None? Right. Okay. Oh. Meow, meow, meow. Right, so... Oh, wow.
Better not touch it. Better not touch it. I don't feel so good.
Right. What?
Fireplace. Don't have any matches for the fuel for the fireplace.
Okay. What am I doing?
Table.
Right.
I couldn't take it anymore. I had to lie down.
Oh, right.
I couldn't sleep, but I wouldn't even if I could. I just wanted to rest. I waited for the world to stop spinning. I looked out of a window.
Oh,
There was someone.
oh, in the tree. Oh.
Hi, that's a very nice cabin you have there. I stared back, not able to register what was going on. I quickly pulled the blinds down.
Yeah, because that stops monsters.
Celeste came through the door. She looked pale and disheveled. I dragged her to the bed and laid her down. She was gasping for air, as if something was suffocating her. Eventually, her breathing became more regular. I asked where the others were. She shrugged. The room had stopped spinning a bit, but I felt far from good. I'll go look... No. I'll go look around. Wait here.
Because... Oh.
Suddenly a voice could be heard from the locked door. What was worse, though, was that it was
Celeste's voice.
Let me in, let me in. God, let me in there. I immediately pulled my knife and placed it at...
Wait. Placed it next to her or placed it at her?
Her eyes grew wide with shock and alarm, but they could have been faked. What are you doing? No, I'm the real one. That one out there, that's the imposter. I was kind of in a trance, unsure what to do, and staring down at her. Maybe I would have stabbed her if the voice at the door hadn't changed into some low, deep, guttural voice. And then it became high-pitched, like a little girl's. I pulled my knife away. I snapped out of the trance. Now the nausea was returning. I got to the door and opened... There was nothing there but a trail of black liquid. Suddenly I got this feeling that it might not be the best...
I'm not going outside.
I decided not to go outside.
Why do I get a funny feeling that although you've given me a choice not to go outside, I get to be safe for a couple of minutes, and then you're going to tell me I need to go outside anyway. Right, I'll go check on everybody. If everybody's still alive, happy days. Everyone Is everyone dead? Did I see blood?
Suddenly I got this sinking feeling in my stomach like something was seriously out of place. I couldn't place the reason, but I would soon find out.
What? Shot?
Celeste was dead, lying in a pool of blood on the floor. It looked like she had been shot.
I never heard anything.
Panic started flowing through every vein in my body.
Unless it's making me hallucinate. Like they're actually just Well,
Michael was lying on the floor, shot to death. How I know he was shot to death?
just the feeling. Could you not maybe check his body for, bullet holes? Use the power of observation? Oh.
Recently shot to death. Darren was lying on the floor. I could see the wounds from the shotgun.
Okay. Oh.
Suddenly I realized, was there really someone outside? No, the shotgun. How tempting it had been. I had been looking for the right moment for
A long time?
the right moment for what, you ask? Why, the right moment to kill my friends. Obviously, what else? The shotgun on how tempting you had been. I just had to do it. Always taking me for granted, those numpties. Just because I'm nothing special, this should teach them not to mess with me. Okay.
Okay, so I guess you're telling me I should. And we're back. So this is the decision I believe that I made wrong. And I got the bad ending for not going outside. So this time, I'm going outside.
The thing was nowhere to be seen. Just as I was turning around, I took a look at the roof. There it was. It was close to a corner about to turn. It looked like an albino male with really long limbs. He had fingers instead of toes and all. All 20 of them were elongated. He was facing away from me. Suddenly the head swiveled 180 degrees and stared at me. I started choking up, as if suffocated. It was hard to breathe. The thing opened its mouth, slowly and deliberately. I thought it was going to devour me when its tongue snaked out. On the tip of its tongue was my face, like a tumor. Eyes closed, lips upturned into some psycho smile. There's a legend somewhere that when you see a doppelganger, you die. I thought of that legend, but then the creature rounded the corner and it was gone. I lost it and followed. Vision hazy. My heartbeat suddenly seemed ear-splitting to me. I was stumbling because my legs seemed unable to coordinate. Suddenly I stumbled forward and tumbled down. Once I lay there face down in the grass, my body just seemed to shut down. I couldn't move. I couldn't even turn my head. There was something dripping on my back. My eyelids seemed heavy and started closing on their own accords. I saw white feet with long fingers for toes step into view.
Okay, that's not a good thing.
When my eyes opened, Celeste was shaking me. She was on the brink of tears and her voice was cracking. Get up, get up! That numpty was in your...
What? In my skin?
My head hurt. I was about to ask her what happened when she started pulling me backwards towards the door. We toppled out and stumbled towards Darren's car, which was parked in a different
Location, from what I remembered. Okay.
I was glad to be alive. The mist had stopped completely. Celeste was downright crying now. She pushed me into the back seat. That's when I noticed. I was wearing different clothes from when I lost consciousness. Michael was there, huddled up and face buried in his knees. Some clothes stained with blood were beside him. They were mine. Darren immediately stepped on the pedal, but nothing happened. He swore and did it again. I noticed Celeste was armed with a shotgun from the cabin. I asked him what was going on. The thing joined us. He looked like you. We got out of the house and found the car. We were halfway down the road, then Michael started screaming. I looked at Michael. He had a glazed over look in his eyes. The thing burst out of your clothes and jumped out of the car. Michael had this shotgun. He was firing out the window. We saw the thing run all the way back to the house. At the speed of light. It was in my skin? Yeah. I looked down at myself. I wondered if I had been possessed or worse. The thing had cut off my skin and wanted to...
Wait, you telling me I have no skin on my face or anywhere?
I shuddered at the thought of something crawling around in my skin. I asked Michael if he was alright. The thing talked to me. I asked about what. He didn't respond. I realized he was sobbing. The car jolted into motion.
Well, you said you pushed the pedal. Did you even start the car?
Darn fist pumped as the car started, accelerating. I turned back towards the cabin and saw the albino thing standing on the roof of the house, watching us. I shuddered and turned back. Celeste screamed. The thing was in front of the car on the windshield.
It looks so friendly.
It opened its mouth and my tongue face slithered out. Celeste fired the shotgun.
Hail to the king, baby.
The glass shattered and it was thrown backwards. Darren shrieked and I saw blood come from his face? Something pierced my face and I realized it was the glass. The car skidded to a stop. The car doors opened without any discernible reason and I fell out. The thing lay directly across from me, eyes closed if it was sleeping. I wished I could close my eyes. Its mouth hung open and I saw myself again emerging. I didn't move or say anything because I couldn't. My face looked at me and started to talk. Okay. It repeated over and over again. It was coming close to me. I wondered if it was going to bite me to death.
Please don't.
The thing's eyes shot open and I realized it was
Going to kiss me? Okay.
I managed to regain some control and instinctively twisted back from it. I guess that was what... Okay, there was a sound like an explosion, and blood spouted from the thing. Celeste was standing over it. Her face and body were bleeding, and she had this spaced-out, psychopathic look in her eyes. She had just fired the shotgun. My face looked directly at me.
I am you.
It whispered. She fired again, and I saw my own face begin rotting to nothing more than a skeleton in front of me. The thing's head flowered open. That's the best word I can use to describe it. Its head kind of split and split again, peeling away. I saw faces, lots of them, all on the inside of its head. I think I saw Celeste and Michael's faces. They were whispering something unintelligible.
Whoa.
In the center where the brain should be, there was a single red cat-like eye that was rotating in its socket. It was producing the mechanical droning sound. Celeste fired one last time. The thing sort of withered away, becoming wrinkled and smaller and rotten until it just disappeared. Celeste dropped the shotgun. I started twitching and spasming as control of my body returned to me. Eventually I stood up. We got into the car. Silently, Darren was bleeding too, but no one said anything. We drove back to the city in silence. We explained away the damaged car as being attacked by some crazy thieves. We had ourselves patched up.
I don't know, but maybe if you mentioned it, maybe, I don't know, got hit with a deer or something animal hit the car. It was probably a lot easier than explaining thieves.
Michael was still in a shock-like state. I hear he was like that for a while. When I asked him what he thought of the incident later, he denied it ever happened with compelling conviction. His eyes looked dead, and he had lost weight. I don't know if he forced himself not to remember, or if he genuinely knows nothing of it. I know what I saw, but I can't remember the exact place. It has been 2 months now. We still refrain from talking about it. If you were expecting some huge twist or something, you'd be disappointed. I still don't know what we met out there. I don't want to know, actually. I still have nightmares about my own face, shouting,
I am you.
One thing I do know, though, I am never going camping ever again. And
That was quite interesting. I quite enjoyed that. Scary enough that could happen, and
so yeah, I actually really enjoyed that.
that was different. And hopefully that was the good end. I might have to go have a look at that actually, see if make sure. Unless because there was an option to not hold Celeste's hands. But then again, maybe if I didn't hold her hand, she might just turn around and instant killed me. So I'm going to double check that. But yeah, thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you in some other video. Bye.